Hi, I am Mara. You are watching Golden News Channel today, 28th of August 2020. Now headlines. President Trump accepted the Republican nomination, sharply criticizing Biden. Hurricane Lara hits Louisiana's state in USA, 4 killed. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has resigned. China reveals secret vaccine test on government officials. Floods in Afghanistan kill 122, injure 147, many missing. Health for useful tips for reducing the harms of smoking. Now details of headlines. You are watching Golden News Channel. Please share this video and subscribe our channel. U.S. President Donald Trump has sharply criticized political opponents by accepting his nomination as the Republican Party's presidential candidate for a second term. In his address to the White House on the fourth and final day of the Republican convention on Thursday, President Trump called the November presidential election the most important election in American history. The November election will decide whether we want an American way of life or whether we want to see everything destroyed by an extremist movement, he said. About 1,000 Republican leaders and members of Congress were in the White House to hear President Trump address. Despite the corona epidemic, many leaders sat close to each other, while many did not even wear masks, ignoring the safety rules announced by health officials. Our political opponents are very left-wing, said President Trump. They want to destroy the country by spreading chaos in America. President Donald Trump said without naming his rival presidential candidate Joe Biden, the former vice president is not a guarantor of American safety, but because of him many Americans lost their jobs. If given the chance, they would destroy the image of a greater America. President Trump said, Joe Biden has been collecting donations from workers for 47 years and comforting them that he understands their problems. But when he came to Washington, he abolished American jobs and voted to give them to citizens of China and other countries. Hurricane Lara hits Louisiana's state in USA, 4 killed. Hurricane Lara hit the U.S. state of Louisiana, killing 4 people. Trees fell on homes during the storm. A 14-year-old girl was among those killed. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has resigned. Shinzo Abe, the longest-serving prime minister in Japan's history, has resigned. According to Japanese media, Shinzo Abe has resigned from the post of prime minister due to ill health. Speaking at a press conference in the capital, Tokyo, on Friday, Shinzo Abe said his government had 1 year left in its term and that the country faced many challenges. However, he has decided to step down as prime minister. Shinzo Abe was elected Prime Minister of Japan in 2006. He was 52 years old at the time. Earlier, his uncle Asako Sato was the country's prime minister from 1964 to 1972. After completing the first term of Shinzo Abe's government, he returned to power in December 2012 and put the country's economy on the national agenda. Shinzo Abe has won 6 national elections and maintained his grip on the country's defense capabilities, security alliance with the United States and power. China reveals secret vaccine test on government officials. A secret vaccine test has been revealed on government officials in China. A senior Chinese medical official has confirmed that China has been secretly testing the vaccine on key government officials since last month. Zheng Zhongwei of the National Health Commission said the vaccine was being given to personnel at the border and other areas through emergency authorities authorizing the use of unapproved vaccines in the preparation phase. But not only is the vaccine being developed first, but it will also be a challenge to develop it on a large scale. Floods in Afghanistan kill 122, injure 147, many missing. At least 122 people have been killed, 147 injured and several others missing in flash floods in Afghanistan's 12 eastern provinces, the country's Minister of State for Disaster Management and Humanitarian Affairs has said. According to preliminary information, floods in eastern Afghanistan have killed 122 people and injured 147 since Tuesday night, the ministry said in a statement. According to local sources, the latest killings took place in the eastern province of Kapisa and the adjoining province of Panjshir on Wednesday night, in which 10 people were killed in Kapisa and 3 in Panjshir. On Tuesday night, 85 people were killed and 110 injured in the worst affected province. At least half of the provincial capital, Chayakar, was affected by the floods. Disaster Management Officer Ahmad Tamim Azimi told local media that rescue operations in Central Pawan ended on Wednesday night, while authorities resumed relief work with the help of the army on Thursday morning as many victims were still missing. Health for useful tips for reducing the harms of smoking. Smoking is one of the worst addictions that can have a detrimental effect on one's overall health. It is almost impossible to get rid of this addiction. Where cigarettes and tobacco are advertised, warnings are also given to avoid it, which is badly ignored. It is not easy to quit smoking, but to get rid of this addiction as planned. It is not impossible to reduce the number of cigarettes with each passing day. According to medical experts, smoking has a negative effect on every part of the body, including adversely affecting lung function, coughing, poor eyesight, heart disease, and infertility. Involves hunting. Quitting smoking is the solution to all of these problems. While some of the habits can be changed to reduce the harms of the addiction and prevent further deterioration of health, here are some tips to help you reduce the effects of smoking. Thanks for watching Golden News Channel. Please subscribe our channel and share this video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.